Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening. Start recording. Very good. Surprise! Face cam. Fuck you, everybody.
No face cam on my end, so if you want to enjoy the game without that annoying face, come to my channel.
That was actually quite okay. That was good. Yeah, I don't have a green screen yet, but hey, why not? I'm gonna try this someday, so why not today? Yeah, it's me. Hey, Scott.
I saw Scryptar at Gamescom, so I'm good for a year.
Yeah, you're not that surprised, I guess. Good for a year. Fuck you.
So okay, we have a mod today, Pax Britannica with fully randomized resources mod. That's why I got a pop-out here already. Give me my oil already.
And the times 10 mod.
And the times 10 mod.
Already.
I wanted to check. Did I get any oil here? No. Still just have aluminium in Switzerland.
If I may, let's have a look at the resource map. That's not the resource map, I do this every time. So this is the usual resources, and now, if we let 1 hour in-game pass... Ding! Fully randomized resources. Everybody, every state pretty much now has some kind of resource.
Yep, now instead of aluminium, I have steel, chromium and rubber in Switzerland.
Yeah. I have all the things. Not much of them, but I have all the things. I like that. That also means that down here in British Malaya, there is no 6 million rubber anymore. Also, Texas probably doesn't have 5 million oil. Nope, doesn't. So it's everywhere now, which makes it a little more interesting because you don't have the usual power situation where every country has, you know, the basic resources they always have. So it's not like the UK will be able to churn out massive amounts of fighters because they're missing about 800 oil. Or rubber, or whatever it was. I think it was rubber. Who cares? Anyway, here we are. So Pax Britannica is a alternate history mod, basically. As you can see, after World War I, Germany lost, has been divided. The Austrian Reich has come to power, which is where the Führer sits, I think, or will be if they go down their focus tree. Most of the nations have their focus tree removed. Let's have a look at the map here. America has fallen apart. The Mexican Empire is strong. Yeah, it looks a little bit weird.
Dominion of America, yeah. French Louisiana.
So, a bit different from, you know, what we usually would have. We have decided to play as Switzerland, which will be tanked because, I don't know, for some reason.
I don't know. I don't know why.
I do the papal states. Yep. Both of us have the generic focus tree, which is a little bit different from the standard generic focus tree, just because we have different ideologies, as you can see. Ultranationalism, authoritarianism.
Yeah, this one over here.
Absolute monarchism, and so on and so on. Neo-Marxism, look at you. Yeah, also, there is no military advisors in this, it seems. The mod isn't finished yet, I think I have to say that at this stage. There are a couple of things in here, but not much. I mean, there is a fascist demagogue. There is no fascism, so it doesn't do anything. It's awesome. It's all things. I have the Holy See. Gives me 10% stability. No, that's great. That's the only thing I really have. Anyway, you know, much talking, not much behind it. Let's just start setting things up. I guess you're already done.
Crap. Yeah, I was busy. Just checking my army designs, which are super crap.
So what I want to do is, if we go under events and decisions, down here, formidable nations, restore the Roman Empire. I think that's my ultimate goal here. I can do the Italian Republic, that's boring. Go away. No, actually, go away and never bother me again. There you go. Those two I leave on.
I can join the Commonwealth of Nations, join the Imperial Entente, join the Tripartite, or join the Socialist International.
Tripartite. It's your language. Use it.
Oh, well, really?
That's
Tripartite makes more sense than tripartite. Insane in English, yeah.
Germany, Austria, and
Switzerland.
I can't remember. Probably Switzerland, yeah.
It's probably the third part there.
We have the Hague Committee, which you can join, which is basically Scandinavia has formed that as founding nations. Yeah, gives you a couple other options.
Oh yeah, there. Hey, community.
I don't do crap, so not gonna care. Anyway, let's set up the army. Let's have a look at what we have. Nothing. That's perfect. Production. Guns.
Do we have nothing? Perfect.
Yeah.
And we got
There's nothing
stars.
here. I need that.
Oh, my general can accommodate 240 divisions. Interesting. Ah, that's the plus 10 mod, huh?
Yes,
I see.
I think so. Which makes
see.
this a little bit more fun. Speaking of general, let's put one in here.
I'm already producing 44 guns a day with 3 factories. Interesting.
I don't even have any factories, so I'm producing nothing. Construction. I need things. I need this, I need that. That looks good. And I need all the infrastructure in the world.
I'm recording, I'm not dropping any frames, so that's all good.
Yeah, no, I didn't have any issues with drop frames since like forever. Okay, let's see. We need production efficiency cap, we need construction speed desperately, and...
I'm not a puppet of anybody. No,
Same
I'm
as
not.
usual. Not much here. So, for the focus tree, it isn't a generic focus tree, but it is an overhaul generic focus tree. And I think we are going to start somewhere where it makes sense. Let's see. Research bonus for industry sounds good. Military factory sounds good. Civilian factory sounds awesome. I think we start with that.
Oh, I already decided to go down the infrastructure, free factories tree first before I start to work on political stuff.
Those are all crap. Talking about the division templates here. I have 5 units, let's give it 5 more, I guess. Where am I?
I don't
Where's
have
my
the
home?
army
Hello,
experience
home.
to change it, but yeah, my army's crap as well.
That guy. There you go. Reinforcements, upgrades.
Milanian troops.
Divisione di Fanteria.
7
I'm gonna have
divisions.
so much fun with pronouncing Italian stuff. 1,289 days a shortage on infantry equipment. That doesn't seem too bad, does it? Probably not. Okay, let's roll.
9 days for me.
Shut up.
162 days for me.
That's better.
Although I'm not even training my troops, so I don't know why that
So,
went
what
up.
are we getting? Getting 2 power per day. That's not much.
0 war support. I can't even justify it against the Rhineland Republic, which is part of the French Entente.
Yes.
Ah, I see. Yep.
Liability plus 50%. That's at least something. I'm gonna go with that. So we can't use any of the political advisors. They're all crap. We have a little bit research and production companies, and we have no military stuff whatsoever. So we're not getting any bonus here. But I did check that most of the other nations have the same issue.
The Austrian Reich has already a tank division on my border. Bastards.
Oh yeah, it's the Austrian Reich. They are like that. Just imagine them as being Germany, Third Reich 2.0.
2.0. Hey Mark, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Tank is coming over louder than I am. Ah, wow.
Sorry about
That's
that.
just him.
I've got a voice on me there.
Yeah, you do. I can probably fix that a little bit.
I did a nap before the stream. Well, I got home from work and then I went for a nap. The King Emperor of the British Empire, George V, is dead.
The format of these reports is how terrible.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, what can you do? It's a mod. I don't even know when that has been updated the last time. So let's have a look around. United Kingdom owns Ireland. Norway, Sweden, there is a white Finland. There's a Baltic Union instead of Estonia and Latvia. Polish Republic is a little bit bigger than it should be. There's a Ukrainian Republic.
Oh, Russia is still there with its leader Larv Kharnilov.
Jordan, Palestine. Sure.
USA is not existing. I just realized USA has kind of Brazil in there. Oh no. USARSR.
Yeah.
USASR.
United States of American Socialist Republics, I guess.
That makes actually sense, yeah.
Yeah, we'll say so.
Panama belongs to the United Kingdom. The Panama Canal, I should say.
Yeah, since America doesn't really exist.
Same goes for the Suez Canal, held by the United Kingdom.
Bastards.
Lead up to the 1936 Olympics. Ban the Reds. I can't choose ban the Reds from the game, which gives me a negative opinion of the United States. The thing we just said. Or ban the Reds from the games, which gives me negative influence. From the UK, France, Portugal. So no, I'm just gonna go negative with South America. Status of the German states. Allow all German nations to play. The first one doesn't give me anything. Negative. It just went away. I was too slow, I guess.
That's okay. London stock crisis. Economy in the United Kingdom has cracked. Cool.
Public service broadcast. Public discourse.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now. For some weekly stability. Because why wouldn't I?
Actually, not too bad in stability.
It gives me 110% factory.
Construction speed, construction speed.
Right. Sound better now, Scott? Should be.
Well, let's go with this one. I'll do the same for now.
Oh.
Hey Felix, how are you doing today? Why 4? What's the Austrians up to? Not much, it seems. They're actually holding Romania as a Reichskommissariat. I see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're quite expansionist. That's true, the development program.
Sure, give me another civilian factory. That probably won't hurt.
Well, actually, I'm going to go for the military factory first.
How's the construction coming along? Still 90 days till I have enough guns.
So that's going to take a while.
20 days till I have my support equipment.
2.4 something per factory.
2.4 something per factory. Yeah, I know I have no divisions in basic training, but that is by design.
I do. But they're not being trained because I still have to fill in the gap of equipment for the troops I already have. They're at like 50% strength, if that.
Oh. General Henry Guizon has the winter expert trait. I do not have enough command points to choose it for him, but he would have the winter expert trait.
The papal states now have an admiral for this fleet called Alexander Wilson, which is typically Roman.
Oh yeah, completely.
I mean, if they had named him Augustus Wilson, I would have gone with it, but yeah.
It's going to be my blue army, and you're gonna be...
Whatever. Just gonna sit here anyway.
Shield now, close.
You could actually merge.
Do I have enough... New commander for... Yeah, sure.
All I have? Yeah, that's all I have.
FSN elected in France.
Ooh, I have a fighter wing. Look at you.
My new general is Enrico Villes. Enrico Ville. What? Ah, there he goes. That worked. So yeah, my mountaineers move up to the Austrian border. Sure, give me this one.
Don't want to hurry up. Don't have time.
Venice. No faction, nothing. Good.
Let me go with this first. Definitely. Oh, I have a synthetic oil research bonus. I'm not going to use that. No, I'm going to get that here.
Political capital gain. I think that's actually useful. So use it. That should be kind of helpful. And you guys just get ready to...
Yeah, that's probably a thing. I will have to see how the overlay develops in total. I mean, first of all, I do want to have a green screen in effect here. and probably make the face cam even a little bit bigger. Also, I don't like the cam really that much. So I will have to shop around a little bit. I just wanted to give it a try and see how it works. It seems to be working quite fine.
It's weird that Switzerland is short on aluminium because of the random resource mod. It's normally the thing Switzerland doesn't have a problem with. Now it is a problem.
Took the short straw there a little bit.
That's okay.
What I have.
Oh, yeah, I haven't even checked.
Chromium, aluminium,
resources.
all the things.
Oh yeah, you have a decent one. I really just have rubber, chromium, and steel.
I can choose things.
Well, at least the steel is helping me produce the guns I need. Chinese Republic has a military coup.
Yeah.
Military China.
Big military China there.
Whoa, that coup seemed to have worked.
That is China. It looks quite nice. China should have interesting resources as well now. They are not dependent on the Guangxi clique anymore for all their stuff.
Empire of Japan has some holdings in Russia and Korea.
Yup.
And the Philippines,
Korea,
apparently.
Philippines.
And Australia is French Australia and Dutch in East Indies. Okay.
Yes.
With
New
some
Zealand is British.
United Kingdom and stuff.
Every major port in Australia is British too.
Yep.
You can have all of this. We don't care about it. Just give us the cities. Do it well. Come on. It's 5.
Which is the capital of the Dutch? No, capital of the Dutch East Indies is still Batavia.
Like to see the wheels turn. Yeah, you can hear the coin drop next. No problem.
New Zealand is good as well.
500 days, it's better.
I like the map actually.
Yeah, the map is quite different. I thought there's so much difference in this thing that it's actually fun to play, even though it's completely unfinished. But we can work with what we have, I'm pretty sure.
White Finland has also some territory gains there in Russia.
I'm going to show you something in a second that you won't believe. But first I need to get my focus tree up and running here.
Further expansions, give me another civilian factory. Civilian factory?
You're so right on that one.
Sure, let's go dispersed industry.
That's where we want to go. So, research bonus, because we need it. Shut up, second Balkan League. Okay, sure, whatever.
12 days and my army is at least gunned up.
Political capital, I don't want that.
I could crack down on unionism. Do I need to?
Let's go political reform first now. Because we do want to change our situation. There you go. That's what I want. 56 days for concentrated industry.
Oh, Switzerland is the headquarter of the International Olympic Committee. That's why I had those choices.
Look at you.
That makes sense. Swiss international neutrality. Weekly war support minus 25%. War support minus 90%. That's why my war support is at 0.
That looks bad.
Well, I also already have the national readout, which gives me division defense plus 20 and land fort construction plus 30, which is actually pretty decent.
Denmark is one of those that have a custom focus tree in here. If you go on Denmark real quick.
Yes, sir.
And then you go... the one they have elected, elections cancelled. You see that one, right?
Yep.
And then on the left, Denmark for whatever.
Yep.
And then you see fellow Northmen and pack for winter. Right
Denmark
below.
names Norway her subject. Okay.
Yeah, look at the completion time for that one.
700 days.
Yeah. I tried that earlier and I was sitting here like, why isn't this finishing? It's like, oh, 485 days remaining. What?
Takes a little while.
Yeah, that was a little bit weird. And there are some bugs in there. I think if you go... Let's get back in there. On the left-hand side, you have... On the very left-hand side, the one that gives you a demanded Scania invalid event with ID Sweden.101. So yeah, you can click that one and then nothing happens.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the next one is requirement. You have to own Scania. So I guess, since you're demanding it, you should have gotten it, but you don't get it, so you can't complete that.
Well, you could get it by war, I guess.
Yes, I tried that. That didn't...
Still doesn't work?
Didn't go so well.
Oh well, like we said, it's not a finished mod yet.
Yeah, well, no, I just lost that war because there's no chance.
Ah, I see.
But, well, let's not dwell on memories that nobody got to.
There is no video up on YouTube, so it did not happen.
Exactly.
Something like that.
Exactly like that. Ah, crap, I wanted to select that first.
Construction speed. Don't care about construction speed. If I join the hack committee...
132. Oh, that's retroactively. That's cool. Yeah, you get choices like international court, international market, and stuff like that. There's like 4 choices. One of them is leave the committee.
Okay.
I don't know what they do. I just know they are there.
Well, it reduces... it's plus 5% to justify war goals again.
Yeah, well, there's something in your focus tree probably that will make that go away. Also, I'm going, since we have the same focus tree, I'm going support the royalist on the very right-hand side, the middle one. Ideals of empire and then support the royalist. Already decided that.
Okay.
Would be a nice idea if you do the same, so you can actually join my faction later. Or I can join yours, I don't care.
Let me check.
You should have the same there.
Support the royalist. Uh...
Mm-hmm. On the very right, ideals of empire, and then below that.
Okay, the right.
Mm-hmm.
The extremely right wing. Yeah, sure, I can do that. But I'm working on my infrastructure and stuff first, before I do any political stuff.
Okay. I do the other way around, gives me more bonus. Dispersed industry, here we go.
Let's join the committee for a little while.
Next. I'm gonna keep on that. Also, I should have done that a while ago, and I didn't justify war goal. I can't because I'm a democracy. Crap. Political reform, let's fix that. Ideals of empire, here we go. I had the idea of using ideals of revolution and going basically communist, but I don't have the support for those parties, and since none of the supporters is working, I
Let's do
can't
this first.
flip over. And only after you select that you get something that gives you socialist drift and stuff like that, so...
That's awesome.
Drift.